The third speech is going to be held by Hüseyin Gökçekuş. He is going to discuss the transboundary waters and their status in today's water-scarce world.
Good afternoon. My topic is transboundary waters and their status in today's waterscarce world. It's prepared by together with my assistant, PhD assistant. This is our content. 2/3 of the world's population currently live in areas that experience water scarcity for at least 1 month a year. By 2025, more than half of the nations in the world will face freshwater stress or shortages. This will show us the annual baseline water stresses. Climate change is expected to accelerate the problem as it alters precipitation patterns. In terms of the hydrologic cycle, climate change can affect the amounts of soil infiltration, deeper percolation, and hence groundwater recharge. Also, rising temperature increases evaporative demand over land, which limits the amount of water to replenish groundwater. This research revealed more than 100 scientific researches related to the transboundary water issues. The problem of the most important transboundary waters have been investigated. Since transboundary water problems are widespread all over the world, solutions by researchers, relevant organizations such as United Nations sub-organizations, and politicians have been discussed. Based on these findings also, some recommendations have been suggested by authors. Transboundary waters are the aquifers and lake and river basins shared by 2 or more countries. In an era of increasing water stresses, mismanaged transboundary water supplies have the potential to cause social unrest and spark conflict. The importance of transboundary waters is so great that there is both a special report prepared by the United Nations and it has been mentioned in various reports. Time is limited, no need to read each book name, but you can imagine. This will show us the transboundary water systems comprising transboundary water assessment program. The importance of water to life means that providing for water needs and demands will never be free of politics. What are conflicts? Conflict is an incompatible interaction between 2 or more actors. Conflicts can lead to violence or managing difference in a non-violent manner. Water conflict on different levels we can see worldwide, local, national, and regional. This slide includes some examples: Ethiopia, Somalia, and Nile Basin, and together with the reasons. International river basins, although transboundary bodies of water create hydrological, social, and economic interdependencies between communities. Economic development is vital to reducing poverty and contributing to the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals. 263 international river basins and nearly 300 transboundary aquifers. Almost half of the Earth's land surface, 60% of the global freshwater flow, 40% of the world's population lives in international river basins. 145 countries have international river basin, and 2 billion people use groundwater. This figure shows us international river basins, different continents. 2/3 of the planet is covered by water, but only 2.5% of this water is fresh. Approximately 60% of the world's freshwater supply is located in 276 transboundary rivers. These transboundary rivers cover 45% of the Earth's land surface and provide a home for 40% of the world's population. About 90% of the rivers and lakes in Africa are transboundary, while in the Middle East, transboundary basins provide over 60% of the region's domestic water supply. This is a good example worldwide. Nile River. You can see the length and the flow rate, but the interesting point is 11 countries share the same source. What's wrong with the Nile? There are many contamination problems, and also nowadays the Renaissance dam build up against the declarations, and this is also dangerous problem in between the other countries. There are now 366 identified transboundary aquifers and 2,226 transboundary groundwater bodies, underlying almost every nation state. You will see a map, and this is based on the most recent results of an inventory of many projects carried out around the globe. This map, transboundary aquifers, shows that the transboundary aquifers of the world shows the information presently available on the occurrence and extent of transboundary aquifers worldwide. Also, Güzellik aquifer is a familiar for us, all of us. This Turkish Cypriot is also a good example of transboundary. 1/3 used by Greek Cypriot, 2/3 used by Turkish Cypriot, same aquifer. This figure is transboundary aquifers on the world, you can see. And let's ask the question, does water stress necessarily lead to conflict? Some say that yes, water war hypothesis. The other part say no, water cooperation in common. To use time perfectly, I would like to pass some parts. You can see water war hypothesis, two different opinion, and water cooperation related to water cooperation. I would like to come to my conclusion because of my very limited time. To deal with climate change and the demands of a growing population, we need a supranational integrated approach to transboundary water resource management, balancing the needs of people and environment. Transboundary cooperation is lacking in most countries. Most countries do not have all of their transboundary basin areas covered by operational arrangement. Actions in one country have consequences in another. Oil exploitation and pollution of lakes, rivers, and aquifers can jeopardize ecosystem services across borders. A unilateral move by one country to build a dam could drastically reduce a river's flow downstream in another country. Coastal resources can be jeopardized by upstream activities. Depleted aquifers can allow saltwater intrusion in coastal areas and increase the concentration of arsenic and fluoride and other toxic substances. Governments must cooperate on transboundary water resource management. More cooperation is essential, especially in areas vulnerable to the impact of climate change and where water is already scarce. Transboundary basins and aquifers create a nexus of hydrological, economic, and social links between communities living in border areas and beyond. Transboundary ecosystem services must be protected. Wetlands around lakes and floodplains that certain national boundaries provide essential ecosystem services to the surrounding populations, such as provision, barriers against flooding, and the natural processing of pollution. The last one, economic integration across borders is vital. Heavy water dependent sectors, agriculture, industry, energy and water supply and sanitation need to cooperate on a supranational level. For example, efficient cooperation management and development of shared waters, energy, floodplains can boost food and energy production, helping to reduce poverty and control rural-urban migration. A source-to-sea approach in transboundary water cooperation must be strengthened. Parties to the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe Water Convention, a legal framework for transboundary water cooperation worldwide, must develop and protect the linkage between terrestrial, freshwater, and marine environments. Data gaps must be addressed. Governments in many countries urgently need to improve their systems for monitoring transboundary water, especially groundwater, and sharing information with other governments as part of cooperation arrangements. Thank you.